back to the channel. Today we are going to be going through my bag from the Houston Quilt Festival. And this is the bag. It's heavy. There's a lot of stuff in there. It was so much stuff in this bag that when I went to pull it out of the car, the bag just ripped apart. Luckily, this was a free bag from the Handy Quilter. Okay, put it in the trash can. All right. Luckily, this was a free bag from the Handy Quilter. They were just handing them out at the festival. So, you know, it served its purpose. While I was shopping, I was able to put all the things in there. So I was happy for the bag, but now the bag is done. All right, so me and, so Rebecca from That Crafty Life with Rebecca and I, we went together to the Houston Quilt Festival. We did do a live showing the things that we got on that first day. So there's gonna be more in this video, but I'm gonna still show the things that we showed on the live. The story behind us going to the festival, I know I never announced on my channel that I'd be going to the festival because I didn't know that I would be going. So kind of last minute, Rebecca was like, should we go? Can we go? And I was like, maybe we should go. And then Leanna from, as you can see, I'm babysitting, so there's a little extra person back there. Go that way. So Leanna from Pastry Queen Farm Adventures was already preparing to go out there with Fabric Cafe. And we knew that she would have free time, possibly that Friday night. So we were like, okay, if we go Friday and Saturday, then we'll be able to meet Leanna for the first time in person, and have fun or whatever. So I'm like, okay, let's go. But then we didn't talk about it anymore. For like a week, we didn't even talk about it. And then, so I was like, I guess we're not going. I was super tired from all the things in my life. And I figured Rebecca had things going on. So I just was like, whatever. Then maybe 2 days, like maybe Wednesday, she texted me. Like Tuesday or Wednesday, she texted me. She was like, so are we going? And I'm thinking, so I told her, I'm like, I'm tired. I'm all, you know, kind of like, I'm okay if we don't go. But she was like, oh, I kind of need this getaway. So I'm like, okay. She started sending me Airbnbs. Like, will we, you know, what are we going to book? Are we going to go? And I'm thinking, and literally in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm so tired. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Well, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she wanted to go and we ended up going because I had a blast. Where is it?
Right there.
All right. If y'all see any jump cuts, it's because, like I said, I'm babysitting and she's only 3, so she cuts in and talks sometimes. And I'm going to cut her out of the video as much as I can. So, yeah. So I'm so happy that we actually went. I had a blast. I met a lot of you guys out there. I was like I wasn't going as like, oh, I'm Crystal Hart, I'm going. No, I was going as I've never been. I just want to see what's going on. Not thinking that anybody would recognize me, not anticipating that at all. And then literally 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes after we walked through the doors, one of you guys came up to me and introduced yourself. And I was like, what in the world? And then it just kept happening. I was like, and that was Saturday. So if you came up to me and spoke to me, thank you so much. Y'all really, really like made my heart so big, so full. So I appreciate that. And it was just fun talking to all the vendors. I have some things to show y'all of what I got from the vendors. Also, after talking to a lot of the vendors, there may be some things in the works to show y'all coming up. I got so inspired by a lot of stuff that I saw, made some connections with some really cool people, really cool vendors. So there'll be some things coming up soon, y'all. I mean, I'm so excited, if y'all can tell. All right, so I'm just gonna randomly pick from the big bag because I can't really source through it. And I'll tell y'all what I can about it. I'll even show y'all some business cards that I got, even from people that I didn't buy things from, if I have something to say about them. So the first thing I picked is this. So this is it's called Go Sticky. If y'all have ever seen those little sticky lint rollers, that is what this is. They had a booth there, and I was just kind of interested because I've seen like infomercials about this stuff. I was like, how much is this size? This is what I went to. I was like, how much is this size? Why did I ask this lady this? It turned into a literal infomercial, y'all. We laughed about this like all night. It turned into an infomercial. So she started pulling out stuff just like how they do on the TV commercial. She started whipping out stuff, and I'm just in like, I just wanted to know how much this costs. She's like, and I can add this and add this, and if you add this, and then she started pulling out fake hair. I don't know if it was fake. I don't know where she got this hair from. She started pulling out hair and showing us how it works, and then she started washing it off, and I'm like, how much does it cost? So anyway, after she started whipping out things, she whipped out this big long one. She had this, and then needless to say, the whole bundle was like $50. Well, Rebecca was like, I want the big one and I want the whole bundle. So she was like, sold. And then I was like, well, I don't want the whole bundle. I really just want a small one. So she was like, I can add this and add this for this amount. So lo and behold, I got 3 of the products added to Rebecca's bundle. So I got the little hand roller. I don't even know how you take the cap off. Anyway, the little hand roller. I got the little travel one, and it's like, oh, it has a plastic on it. It's sticky, and then you rinse it off. I really got it because of Saint, my puppy, and his dog hair. And then I also got the glove for Saint. You brush him with the glove and all the extra hair comes out. But apparently Leanna was laughing because she was saying, oh, you could take a bath with this and exfoliate. And we were like, no way. We're not taking a bath with the little glove. So that was just a funny thing, which she was, I guess they were at the Quilt Festival because they were saying like, words, Crystal. They were saying that like the little threads that hang around all over, because she has some little threads she was putting on her little carpet, it picks up all those little threads. I was like, ma'am, I don't even care about those threads. It's the dog hair I don't want to worry about. So, all right. And I just want to let y'all know this video is y'all know how long this video is before me. It's probably going to be a little long one because I do want to talk about everything. So bear with me, have fun, chill with me. All right. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. All right, I got random things everywhere. This bag is so cute, y'all. I'm gonna cut this bag up and put it in my journal. Okay, so I don't want to lose that. All right, so one booth. I don't even see the name of the business. What is the name of the business? From your heart to your hands. No, this is not this. That's not this. Y'all, I'm very chaotic. Anyway, I wish, let's see if it's on the pattern. This is like a little kit to make a microwave popcorn bag. Actually, this is something that we could do on a swap, as a swap item, because I never thought about that. Let's see if the name of the company is on the pattern, because I don't know. They don't have, they need to put their names on things. But anyway, it was a little kit for a microwave popcorn bag. I paid $6 for it. It comes with the fabric and the pattern. And I figured I have so much fabric at home that if I want to make more, I can just use the fabric at home. And I'll have the little pattern. And I just wanted to support it, and I thought it was cute. Okay. Sorry if I'm taking the time to put everything back because I don't want a complete mess once I'm done with the video. I lost my baby, y'all. Where did she go? Aspen, you okay? Yeah. Okay. All right, so that's that. I have some business cards right here. I'll try to keep for whenever I get to these things. Okay. What is this? I have a red bag now. What is this? What is this? I think, and then I was just stuffing things in bags. Like when you're in the Misc, you're not thinking about being organized. You're thinking about just putting everything in your bag and getting to the next people because you're so excited. So the next thing I have is from Little House Cottons. And this really intrigued Rebecca and I because it was 100% premium organic cotton. So we were really excited. We love organic. We were really excited when we saw that. And I'm gonna show y'all the fabric that I got. She creates all this fabric herself. She designs it all. She was an author, a children's book author. All the fabric is so whimsical and cute. I love it. And then, so I got this apron pattern, the 1 yard apron, and then I got 1 yard of fabric. So we will be making this on the channel at some point. And you see it's Christmassy without being like super Christmassy. There's little Santa Clauses here, and all the Santa Clauses have different skin tones, so we're all inclusive. Mushrooms, I love mushrooms so much, especially the red cap ones. And the back of her card says, the universe is conspiring in your favor. So cute. Ooh, so cute. And then this is her logo and her information if you want to check out her website. All right, so I'm gonna put this off to the side. All right, another place that I went was Midway Wool. Y'all know that I love hand projects. I love sewing by hand. I've gotten into some wool applique. Before we moved into the RV, I had started getting into wool applique, but you know, things got really chaotic. But this is the kind of things that I can do so easily in the RV. So I got this little kit. What is it called? Live Happy Pillow. So y'all, this is my vibe. This is my vibe. Let me try to get the glare off. The colors, the little flowers, my vibe all the way. So the kit doesn't come with the threads, but y'all know I got so many threads. I didn't need to purchase a kit that came with threads, but it comes with all of the little wool pieces and the wool for the pillow. And it measures 9.5 by 9.5. So this is gonna be a project that I cannot wait to do. And then this is the card, stitching needle punch and Prati tutorials online, hand-dyed wool, one-of-a-kind notions, patterns, wool kits, block of the months, needle punch. So this is their information if you want to pause and check all of that out. Love it, love it. All right, what else do we have? Oh, okay. I don't know where the card is. I got cards floating everywhere, y'all. I want to get the cards. And if y'all hear noise in the background, now the noise is the washing machine. Because my little baby done went to sleep. Now it's the washing machine. Okay, I don't see the card. But this is Spargo, Sue Spargo. Oh, y'all, I could not decide. So this is the pattern that this book can create. I could not decide which one I wanted. And because I was shopping around, I didn't like the patterns aren't cheap because they're so involved. So the one that I truly wanted, there were two that I truly wanted. One had a bunch of birds and one had a bunch of mushrooms. And I can't remember the names of them, but the mushroom one was like the one I really, really wanted. The books were $32, but you got to remember, there's so many patterns in the book. But I knew that I'm shopping around. I didn't want to spend too much at one place. I kind of just wanted to get little things here and there. So I opted to get one of the smaller pattern books. And so I think this one was like $20. But I will definitely be going back for some of the other books eventually. But I thought this one was super cute. It's called Rooted. And more wool applique. Love it, love it, love it. Love it so much. So you can, this SueSpargo.com is where you can find, I don't know what a card is, but y'all know how to find SueSpargo.com. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? Let's see. Okay, so this is something else that I showed on the live, but I'll show y'all again. There is a company, and it's based out of Austin, y'all, but I met her there. And her company is called Cut Once Quilts. Made for quilters by quilters. And she cuts acrylic templates to go along with patterns. So I bought one of the patterns. I didn't get the templates for it, but I may end up heading out to her shop and getting the templates, because you don't need the templates for the pattern. It just makes it easier to redo the pattern. And you know, it's just easier when you have the acrylic templates rather than paper templates. But I got this pattern from the shop because she sells, she didn't write these patterns. This pattern comes from Tara Lee Quilterly. It's called Drip, but she'll sell the patterns that go with the templates. She'll create the templates for the pattern. So this one's called Drip. I love this pattern. Even Rebecca was like, that's so you. And I was like, yes, it is. So I got this pattern called Drip. And eventually we'll be making this on the channel eventually. I'm not sure when. I got so much projects, y'all. But also, we'll circle back to Cut Once Quilts once we get to another thing, because I want to tell y'all something else about that as well. And I know my lighting is getting weird. It's getting dark outside and I'm using natural light. Let's just hope that the sun doesn't trip up too much. And actually, here is what I wanted to show y'all that goes with the Cut Once quilt. So remember I told y'all that Leanna was there with Fabric Cafe. Well, that was the first booth that we went to. We met Fran. Fran was just so cool, so sweet. So we were talking with her. We spent so much time at this booth talking, looking around, all the things. And she actually gave us some quilt patterns to do on the channel. So I have, this one is called, and if you don't know Fran, Fabric Cafe is known for their 3-yard quilts. So these patterns are 3-yard quilt patterns. So this one is called Vintage, and it can be used with a panel or 6-inch blocks. This is actually something I could possibly do with orphan blocks. We're gonna see. And then this is called Streetcar. And these patterns, I don't think they were out at the time of the Quilt Festival. I'm not sure if they're out now, but it was like a first of, that's like their debut at the Quilt Fest. But I know Leanna had them and did some though. So, but this one's called Streetcar, and this one can be used with a panel that has 7-inch blocks, or you can just use 7-inch blocks. So we will be doing this with our own little spin on it, of course, and we'll be doing this one with our own little spin on it. Also, I got Curve Appeal, the Mac Cox book. So if you know Mac Cox of M.A. Couture Crafting, her YouTube channel, she always does 3-yard quilts. She's been doing 3-yard quilts on her channel for a long time. So she ended up writing a book with Fabric Cafe. So I picked up the book because I really wanted to support. I really like this pattern the most. I like this one too. But this was like, oh, I love the tulip pattern. And this ties in with Cut Once Quilts because she has the templates that go with the pattern. So that's how that all ties in. All right. So stuff that I think this will be something that'll be coming to the channel sooner than later. So get with it. If you want to watch, if you want to see all of that, make sure you're subscribed, of course. All right, and let me show y'all some other things I didn't buy from, but I'll tell y'all a little bit about it. I met Chris Hansen of Modern American Vintage. Rebecca bought some things from him. I didn't buy anything, but if you know anything about Modern American Vintage, Chris makes all of the woodwork. He makes clappers, harem markers. I think he does seam rippers, pattern weights, all kinds of things. He hand makes. He does all the woodworks, the staining, the wood staining and all, and he has a million designs. I'm sure y'all have all seen his stuff around. Erica Arndt is the one that I remember seeing his stuff on. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Another company that I met and actually I'm hoping to get to work with is Cherrywood Hand Dyed Fabrics. So I met, did I meet Nathaniel? Yeah, I met Nathaniel, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Nathaniel Apple, and she was so cool. I met her, and I just remember her, the other person I met, her Instagram is called The Messy Goat. So check her out, but I don't remember her real name. I just remember her as The Messy Goat. But anyway, they do hand-dyed fabrics, y'all. The fabrics that they make, and I don't know why I didn't buy any. I should have bought some. But the fabrics that they dye, my vibe all the way. So the colors, if you can see on here, they come in a million colors. So they had like the mustard yellows, the purpley like this, all my colors. Y'all know the things that I like. If you've been around, you know. So check them out. What's the website? Cherrywoodfabrics.com. Check out their fabrics. Oh my gosh. I can't lose this card because I definitely have to get in touch with her. Okay. And another one that I didn't buy anything from, but I wanted to, so I'm gonna have to go online. It's called Motherland Fabric. Actually, Leanna's friend went and bought a bunch of stuff. But they sell a bunch of African print. There was a skirt pattern that I wanted, but they sold out of the skirt pattern. So I need to go online and see if I can get it online. And it was to make the African skirt. I have one skirt like that, but I bought the skirt. But if I had a pattern and I could make them, I'd wear those skirts all the time out of different fabrics. Because the one that I have is out of a thick wax fabric, the African wax fabric. And I can't wear it just like every day. It would just be too much. But if I can make it out of like more lightweight fabrics. So I need to go on there. Motherland Fabrics. And they are African. So it's not like buying it. You're getting it from the source. They're actually African. All right. Who else? All right. Let's see. What else? Oh no. I'm dropping stuff. Okay, so this, I actually spoke to the owner of this brand too, called Laser Cut Quilts. The owner's name is Maddie. She's super cool, a young girl. I mean, I'm saying young. I feel like she might be younger than me, or maybe she's the same age as me. I don't know. But they do laser cut quilts. So this one is called Hummingbird Dusk. I was supposed to go back and get a different pattern and I didn't, so I have to check out her site. But this is applique. It's a kit. It was on clearance, y'all. Irregular price was $59, and I got it on clearance for $10. There was another one on clearance that I wanted, and then I didn't get it, and when I thought about it, I was supposed to go back and get it, and I never did. So what they do is they laser cut all the pieces, the applique pieces, and they add the adhesive on the back. So all you have to do is iron it on your backing fabric, and the pattern is in there as well. So super easy. It says includes pattern, pre-fused and laser cut applique pieces, and a layout template. So all I'll need is 1 1/3 yard of background fabric and €2.50 for backing and binding, of course. Okay, this is easy. This will be happening too. Definitely. All right, what else do we have? What is this? Oh yeah, so we went by My Fabric Addiction, and they had this this Plinko board. So if any of y'all watch Price is Right, which I used to love Price is Right, they have a game called Plinko, and it's like a little puck you drop from the top, and it goes doop, 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 and it goes down, and then you win whatever money or whatever is at the bottom. Well, they had like a little makeshift Plinko board, and at the bottom they had, you can either get a $10 gift card, a $20 gift card, you could win a pattern, you could get nothing or something, I think a scrap pack or something. So Rebecca and I both won $20 gift cards, and it wasn't that easy because other people wasn't getting anything. So they sold kits. Mostly everything they sold was kits. And like I said, I was not out there to spend a whole lot of money. So I wasn't going to, even with the $20 coupon, the kits would still cost you still run me $70, $80. And that's not what I was trying to do. So I decided to just get some patterns. So I got 3 patterns, and how much were the patterns? They must have been $8 each, because I paid $4 after my my gift card. So I got, and Rebecca got the kit of this, but I got the gnomes, the woodsy gnomes, and I might end up doing like giveaways with these patterns. And then I got the spring signs of spring pattern, and then I got another one, but I actually gave it to Rebecca to put in her package to send to Gina, because Gina liked it, and I was like, okay, Gina, you can have it, because Gina is so giving. If I have a chance to give to Gina, I definitely will. And these may become giveaways, because I don't know if I'm gonna make these or not. All right, so that was from My Fabric Addiction. I don't know if I have a card, but you can find them online if you're interested in their kits. Okay, so I got so much stuff in here, y'all. I'm gonna have to go through and show y'all all the cards for everybody, because like I said, I didn't buy from everybody, but I took cards from everybody. Okay, so this is Messy Goat. Okay, Messy Goat is, look how pretty her card is. Her name is Elaine. Her real name is Elaine. All right, put this over here. So remember I told y'all I had got into some wool applique. Well, I don't know if y'all even remember me doing this pattern on the channel, but I did a wool applique little mini quilt, and it was by Enchanted Garden, and the designer's name is Lori Smith. This is her card. From My Heart to Your Hands is the name of her site. She does all of the patterns herself. She kits it all up. She has no one helping her, so everything she does touches her hands. And I had already had a booklet of hers with the monthly wool appliques, and I really loved it. I only did like 1 or maybe 2. So when I saw her, I got excited, but I decided to get this one, which has all these minis. And she had it where she did every single mini quilt, but then she hooked them all together and made one large quilt, wall hanging quilt. So I think I might end up trying to do that one day. Or maybe I'll just do them each as its own little thing. But I love them. I love them, I love them, I love them. Look how beautiful the little flowers are. So as y'all can see, a lot of wool applique I'll be trying to get into. Let's see. What else? Because there are some things I do want to show y'all. Okay, so this, I'll just talk about this really quickly, because I do want to let y'all know about this, and I'll be mentioning this in future videos. I will be talking about this more than just today. So Well, I'll give all the information eventually. But the very last booth that I went to was for a quilt auction. And the quilt auction is for the MD Anderson Cancer Center. And they're doing it to raise awareness for ovarian cancer. I'm looking for all of my little, he gave me so much little things, y'all. A little bracelet, stickers. I had a squish ball that I'll run across eventually. But they're accepting quilts to do an auction. They just did one. No, the auction will be in 2025 in October. They will be accepting quilts until June. Like I said, I'll get y'all all the information at one time. I'll maybe make one video. But I want the Crystal Heart channel to rock hard for this, y'all. I really want to do this. I want us to submit a bunch of quilts. So we as a channel, I want us to set a goal, and like I said, we'll do our own video, our own thing. I'll do a separate video just for this. I want us to set a goal to see how many quilts we can get sent to this auction. Y'all aren't going to be sending me the quilts. Y'all are going to be sending them directly there, but I want us to tally it by like sending me maybe an email. We'll have something set up where I can get the info that you've sent a quilt to them. And then we can have a final number of how many gem quilts have been sent to the auction. I want us to really, really, really do this, y'all. And then I'm going to be working on some orphan block quilts, and those quilts will go in. Now, he said there's no requirements on the size of the quilts. You can make big quilts that, you know, like actual quilts to be used. You can do wall hangings. You could do anything. It could be this big. It can be huge, whatever, because they're auctioning these quilts. These are not quilts that are going to just go like how we do the Linus project. It's not like that where we're making the quilt specifically for kids or whatever. We're making the quilts so that they can be auctioned to raise money for ovarian cancer. And the guy that I spoke to at the booth, he lost his wife to ovarian cancer. And he said that if he could just help one person, then he knows that she did not pass in vain. And I'm like, sir, you, I'm sure, have helped so many people. He was so sweet. So we are gonna do this. Just wait up. I'm gonna figure it all out, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna be sending quilts for this cause because it really just touched my heart. I have a lot of people in my family who have had cancer, my mother, people on my husband's side. We actually have someone right now who's struggling with uterine cancer. So I just want to support. It just struck a chord with me. And he gave me this information that speaks about all the different kinds of cancer risks for women. So it's not just about ovarian cancer, but it's about, you know, educating women about all cancers specific to women. All right. What else do I have in here? Oh, look, this is the little stress ball he gave me. He was like, take everything. And I was like, I need a stress ball. Okay. He was so sweet. All right. What else? All right. I have something called Metal Goose. I don't remember what this is. Metal Goose. Y'all find out. Let me know. All right. Okay. So something else that I bought was this thimble tape. Oh, look, something stuck to it. I don't know. Thimble tape. I'm trying to see if I have the card to tell y'all who I got this from, but I don't know what I did with the card. I'm hoping that I didn't drop anything out of my bag in the back of the car, because after we left Houston, we went to Louisiana and everything got like dumped into the trunk with all the baggage. What is this? Okay, this is something else. Anyway, so this is Tech thimble tape. So there was this there was this lady who, she does a lot of hand sewing, sashiko. She had some of that she did a lot of beadwork, and she decided to start selling this tape to use as thimble tape. If you've been on my channel and you know that I don't like thimbles, so I usually use thimble pads. I love thimble pads, but they can get pricey. And this was $5, y'all. It was $5 for one or $11 for three. And I was like, let me just try one because I feel like it could last me a long time. And you basically just wrap your finger with this. I don't know. It seems like kind of like medical tape, like the sticky medical tape. I don't know if there's any difference or not, but I was like, $5, I'll try it. And then wrap your finger with it, and you squish it and kind of gets hard on your finger, and then you can use it to push your needle. So I bought one of these. I don't see her card anywhere. If I run across it, I'll show it to y'all. Another shop that I saw was Lark Quilt Shop, and the owner of Lark is Jessica Clark, and she had, first, what drew me into her booth was that she had this fabric that looked like linen, and it was all woven fabrics, but I was like, man, this could make a really, really sweet quilt. And so we started talking. She's a pattern writer. So I talked with her. She had some patterns that would go really nice with the fabric. I'm gonna get in touch with her. Some stuff may be coming up with her on the channel as well. I didn't buy anything from her, but I was intrigued. Let's see. And then I got this card. I'm sorry for who this is, but I don't remember what they sold. Allie M Tees. I guess they sold t-shirts. Custom tees, embroidery, monogramming. Okay. T-shirt quilts, memory bears. I do kind of remember reading this card when I picked it up, but someone else that I want to bring to the channel to show y'all what they do. Birdie Bird. This is their card. Birdie Bird Quilts. I met Jean, the owner, one of the owners, and they do, I hope I'm remembering this right. I hope I'm remembering this right. But from what I remember, Birdie Bird, it has to be. They did batting. The batting that they do is you don't need to pin, you don't need to baste, and it's not like a fusible batting, because when I walked up I was like, what is this? Is it fusible? And they're like, no, it's not fusible. So what they're doing is they take the batting and they have flannel attached to it. So the ways you can use it is, if you're doing a wall hanging, you just straight up quilt it to the batting, and the backing is already on there, because you don't need a pretty backing all the time for a wall hanging. It'll just be a plain backing, a plain flannel on the back. Genius. So the other way, if you are doing a regular quilt where you need to put your backing on it, because the flannel is attached to the batting, you don't have to baste because the fabric sticks to the flannel. So you don't have to worry about it shifting, your top shifting or whatnot. I was like, this is a good idea. So I really need to get in contact with her and get in some talks to see if we could bring that to the channel. Oh, look, this is the paper for the thimble tape. It's Tech thimble tape, the simplest solution for painless and effortless needlework. So you can go to thimtech.com. I don't know if y'all can even see this. Okay. Hopefully it's not backwards for y'all. If it is, I'm just showing y'all a whole bunch of stuff backwards. We saw Argan Needles. I'm sure y'all know about Argan Needles. They were doing a drawing and they let me pick the name. And I didn't pick anyone I knew. Oh, another project, Sew a Purse for a Change. This is something else that we can do for charity as well. They accept you go on the site, they give you the pattern to make this little purse, And they send all the purses to Africa. I believe Africa is the only place they send them. Maybe somewhere else. But they send them to Africa, Zambia. Where the ladies out there are making reusable pads. But if we send the purses, they put the reusable pads in the purses so that they have a cute way of carrying their the sanitary pads, which I thought was cute. So you can go to sopowerful.org if you want to check it out yourself or scan that little thing. But we may get into some of that on the channel as well. Oh, look, this is my card from Sue Spargo. Also, Collage Quilter, she has some beautiful stuff too. I was really getting into the collage aspect of things too. I didn't buy anything from her, but she had a free pattern at the festival. So I did download the free pattern. Collage Quilter, she does some really, first of all, she designs the fabrics and the patterns. So the fabrics in the kits that she has is fabrics that she designed, and she also designed the pattern for the collage quilts. Very talented. And then she gave me some stickers too, because I love stickers. And oh, what was this? Midway wool. No, okay, this is not what I thought it was. That's something else. Okay, I think that's it besides what I showed y'all. Rebecca and I met Carmen of Carmon's Quilt Shop. Sorry, I'm giving y'all a hair shot. Leaning over into my bag. Yeah, that's the last thing. So we met Carmen of Carmon's Quilt Shop through Leanna. Again, Leanna introduced us. She was so cool, y'all. So cool. Positive energy, positive vibes. Sweet, sweet. Well, she gave us some stuff to show on the live that we did Saturday night. And we unboxed this kit. Yes, she gave us a kit to unbox. And this is the box that it comes in. And the pattern was ironwood point. And these are all the fabrics. I'm not going to go through them one by one the way that we did on the live. You can check out the live if you want to see. Y'all, when she handed this over, because I was looking at all the kits. I don't generally, I'm not a kit. I don't know a lot about kits. Like, I don't generally buy kits because y'all know I do a lot of scrapping. But Rebecca buys a lot of kits. So I was looking at the kits, my eyes just like little hearts in my eyes, like, oh my gosh, this is so beautiful. So this was the pattern. I thought the pattern was beautiful. When I show y'all the fabrics, y'all will see that this is definitely me all the way. So this was the kit that I was eyeing before she even handed it to us. I was eyeing this kit. I was like, oh, it is beautiful. And this is all Figo fabric. Figo or Figo? I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm gonna say Figo. This is all Figo fabric. From what collection? Wild Abandon. And I was like, oh, that fabric is beautiful. And then she handed it to us to unbox. I was not gonna tell Rebecca I wanted it because it just wouldn't be fair. So I just was kind of like, I'm not gonna say anything, but man, I really love it. And then when we're packing up to leave Houston, Rebecca packed this up and put it by my stuff. And I was like, what are you doing? She was like, oh, take it. And I'm like, my heart was like, I really, really want it, but this isn't, you know, I don't feel right just taking it. So, you know, Rebecca being as kind as she is, she was just like, take it, take it, take it. So I was like, okay, you take all the backings, because she also sent us with 3 108 by 108 backing fabrics. She sells these on her shop as well. And I was like, will you take all the backing fabrics? And she was like, no. She only took 1 backing fabric. I kept saying, Rebecca, take the backing fabric. She was like, well, you need something to back the fabric. So I said, to back the quilt. So I said, this one would be a nice match. Maybe even that green one. the green one might be better. I don't know. So I was like, I'll just take one backing. You take the rest. And she was like, no. So she sent it with me. She refused to let me give it to her. I appreciate Rebecca so much. She is an awesome friend, y'all. Get you a friend like Rebecca. So anyway, so if you're interested in a kilt with a kit with Carmons, then I'm not sure if the link that she gave us still works for was it 20% off, 15% off? I'm not sure if the discount still works. But I'll link her down below regardless. And then if you sign up for her newsletter, you get 15% off. So if the discount that she gave us for the festival is still working, then you'll get a 15 on top. Otherwise, just get your 15. Her kits are reasonably priced. This kit was $110 regular. Like, where are you gonna get a complete quilt kit for that? With the background fabric, and this is all the front ground fabrics for $110. And support an awesome woman, because she is awesome. As far as what I've met of her, she's so awesome. And she gave us some other things that is kind of like, we can't show just yet because we plan on doing like a little collab with Leanna on some things. So she gave me a couple of panels. So I'm not gonna show y'all the panels just yet. And y'all, I think that is everything. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, this is the online quilt auction paper for MD Anderson. We're accepting quilts of any size and color. Quilts must be received by June 2025. Help us spread the word. Know the symptoms of ovarian cancer, which is bloating, pelvic or abdominal pain, difficulty eating or feeling full quickly, urinary symptoms. And then you can go to ovarianquilt.com. Ovarianquilt.com. We're definitely gonna start a mission to get some quilts out there, and we're gonna come up with a goal and try to meet the goal. And that is all that I have. This video is stupid long, but I don't care because I have fun, and I hope y'all sat down, got y'all a snack, and watched this with me. Watch me go through all my stuff that I'm so excited about. Fun things are coming. I'm so inspired, y'all. This inspired me so much that y'all gotta stay tuned. I'm gonna be making a permanent sewing spot in the RV. I told hubby, like, I'm using the table as my sewing spot. I am creating a spot so that I don't have to haul my stuff off every single time I want to sew. I want to be able to sit down and sew. It's not going to be like the posh room, but it's going to be a designated spot, and I cannot wait. So stay tuned. Things are coming for the channel. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also like the video, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.